Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Saturday. How's everybody's Saturday going? How's everybody's weekend going? What is going on, everybody? Shout out to everyone in the chat. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. Let's try to get to 100 likes if we can. If we get to 100 likes on this live stream, I will gift 2 memberships. And if you're watching and you're new, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, let's continue growing this channel. The Yankees are currently on a 3-game losing streak. The offense has been silent. That's putting it nicely. Has been silent. Can't really fault the pitching too much. I know, obviously in yesterday's game, last night's game, Luis Hill didn't really have the strongest outing in his season debut, but, he was still able to keep it at a 1-run game. The Yankees bullpen was still trying to hold it down. However, they just couldn't. The bats just couldn't get anything going. The bats have been absolutely bad. It's just been atrocious when it comes to the Yankees bats, and you hope that the bats can turn it around tonight. Max Fried is going to be on the mound. And for the Tampa Bay Rays, it's going to be Nick Martinez. So some of the Yankees bats have faced Nick Martinez. And real quick, let me just get my hat. I just realized I wasn't wearing my hat. Good. Now I'm ready. Now it's official. But it'll be Max Fried versus Nick Martinez. Let's hope for a good outing from Max Fried. We certainly need the length from him. He could give you the length, but it's really going to depend on the bats. And the bats have been the talk over the last few days. And unfortunately, the Yankees bats have just not looked good at all at the plate. And, we know the obvious names. We know the usual suspects, right? I mean, we're looking at the bottom of the order. The bottom of the order absolutely has to produce to be productive, and they are absolutely not being productive at all. The at-bats are just, lackluster. It's very lackluster at the bottom of the order. The guys that are hitting at the moment, you got Giancarlo Stanton, Ben Rice. He's, those 2 guys are hitting. Judge is slowly coming around, right? Judge is slowly coming around. Cody Bellinger's been all right. He's been doing good. Grisham certainly has to come around. Let's see how Grisham does. And then, Jazz, I know he's off to a very slow start, and he's been less than impressive as of late too. But I still believe that guys like Jazz Chisholm Jr. is going to come around at some point. I think he'll turn it around. So let's hope for the best. But, guys like Grisham, guys like Caballero, guys like Austin Wells, Ryan McMahon, these guys have to step up. Man. It's, I know it's still early in the season. I get it. It's Yankees are 8-5, right? They're still in first place, but they can't continue in this trend though, right? I know it's going to be a kind of a rough start for the Yankees. We had talked about it. My biggest concern going into the season was the pitching, but the pitching seems to be holding up. It's right now, it's the bats. And, and speaking of the bats, I know we talked about it yesterday, but Anthony Volpe is going to begin his rehab assignment. He's going to get his job back. Brian Cashman already said it. He's going to get his job back, and rightfully so. I know we may not be the most excited when it comes to Anthony Volpe, but Caballero has not shown that he should keep his job, right? So, Caballero has not shown that at all. He hasn't shown that he should be keeping his job. He hasn't shown it. He hasn't shown anything. So, his at-bats have been pretty lame for the most part, right? So, what do the Yankees do? The Yankees, there's certainly some question marks, when it comes to the offense for now, right? The bats yesterday, again, just like the last 2 games against the A's were missing, right? And one of the things I was kind of frustrated about from last night's game, and this kind of annoyed me a little bit, was when Trent Grisham came in as a pinch hitter. I didn't mind him coming in as a pinch hitter. he should have pinch hit for Randall Grichuk because Grichuk was terrible last night. Grichuk was bad yesterday. I think that's where Boone made a mistake. I think Boone needed to pinch. He needed to put Grisham in there for Grichuk and let him hit pinch hit for Grichuk. I think I think having Grichuk go up to bat there in the ninth inning with a couple of guys on, not exactly the smartest choice there. But I would have batted Grisham, pinched hit for Grichuk with Grisham instead of Caballero. But whatever. The decision was made. I didn't agree with the decision. It was a bad decision, but it's time to move on, right? You got to move on. You got to get over last night's loss. It sucks, right? It sucks that the Yankees are on this 3-game losing streak. It sucks that the bats haven't really been clicking. Let's hope the Yankees can win tonight's game and avoid another series loss. We don't want the Yankees to have another series loss. Let's hope that's not the case. So let me know what you all think, and do me a favor, go vote in the poll. Let me know what you all think, who's going to hit the first home run for the Yankees tonight. If it's not any of the choices, of course, comment. Let me know in the comment section. And let me just say what's up to the chat real quick. Appreciate everybody being here. Once again, make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you're new, and keep sharing this channel out. I would greatly appreciate it. Who do we have in the chat? We got Joseph Salvatore in the chat. Jacob Petruzzi's in the building. What's up? Texas Buckeyes in the building. John the Beagle Dad is in the building. Robert is in the building. Railbird, what is up, man? I appreciate you. What is going on? Jacob Frederick is in the building. We got Ronald in the building. What's up? Who else we have in the building? Katie's in the building. What's up, Katie? What is going on? Sunil's in the building. What's up, Sunil? How's it going? How are you? Who else we got in the building? Brooklyn's in the house. What's up, Susan? How's it going? Jonathan is in the building. What is going on, folks? Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for hanging out for the pregame portion of this live stream. So, for those of you that have never joined the pregame portion of it, so during the pregame, talk some predictions. We get it. We talk predictions. We talk whoever the starting pitcher is going to be, what they're going to do, and then we talk home runs. We talk score. We talk food. We talk about how many calls are going to get overturned by the ABS system. So we talk about stuff like that. So we have a little fun here during the pregame portion of it. And for those of you that have been here, you all know how we do this on the pregame. So the biggest thing, right now, as far as tonight's game goes, it's going to be the bats. Are the bats going to show up? That's the biggest question. The pitching hasn't really been a concern for me. And I know I talked about Luis Hill just a little bit ago. I know his outing wasn't exactly the greatest, but he still kept it at a one-run game despite being in some jams. The bullpen tried to do the same thing and try to keep the lead to a one-run game. But when the bats are not helping you, only so much you could do when it comes to the pitching. Right. And I'd be saying the same thing. If the bats are producing and the pitching is not helping, then that is also an issue. So right now, the pitching has been doing their job, I would say. The bats absolutely have to step up. So let's hope for the best. And, if these current slumps and trends continue, does there need to be a change? Yeah, I think there needs to be a change. What kind of changes? I couldn't tell you, but if guys like Grichuk are not going to produce, we don't need them, right? We don't need them at that point. Just call up Spencer Jones, call up Jason Dominguez. Why not? What do we got to lose, right? If guys like Grichuk are not producing, and Anthony Volpe taking over at the shortstop position over Caballero, so be it. Let it be. Caballero is not doing anything to keep his job, but we that's already been, we already talked about that. But anyway, folks, let's go over the lineup here real quick. Let's talk about the lineup. So let me pull up the lineup here. Let's see what we got. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to get the lineup here. I apologize, but this is your lineup. So this is just your regular lineup, not a funky lineup that we've been seeing over the last couple of games. But Trent Grisham is leading things off. All right, he'll be back in the lineup playing center field. You got Aaron Judge batting second. He'll be playing right field. Cody Bellinger is playing left field. He'll be batting third. Ben Rice, who had that big pinch hit home run, solo home run, who's been hot, is batting cleanup. Playing first base. Giancarlo Stanton's DHing in tonight's game. He'll be batting fifth. Jazz Chisholm Jr., you need to step up, dude. You need to step up. He's batting sixth. He's playing second base. Austin Wells at the dish. Another name that absolutely needs to step up big time. He's batting seventh. Jose Caballero. Yeah, you too, buddy. You need to step up too. He'll be playing shortstop, but he's going to lose his job to Anthony Volpe, as Cashman has already confirmed that. And Ryan McMahon is back in the lineup. He'll be playing third base. And talk about a guy that that needs to hit, man. I mean, is Ryan McMahon. What's up, Andre? Andre Green is in the building. What is going on? What is up? So the bottom of the lineup, right? The bottom of the lineup is the biggest concern here, right? So, McMahon is batting .069. You're not even batting 100. So, you need to be better at the plate. Those numbers are bad. Caballero's batting 125. Wells is batting 152. Grisham is batting 158. These batting averages need to come up right now. As of right now, the Yankees have some of the worst offense in the league right now. Okay, I know it's early in the season. I understand, but if it continues going in this direction, it's later in the season. That's not going to be good for this team. So, again, if changes need to happen, they need to happen. And if it means calling up guys like Dominguez and calling up guys like Dominguez or Spencer Jones, then so be it. If you DFA McMahon, call Lombard Jr. I don't think they're going to call George Lombard Jr. up there, Sunil. That's not going to happen. I want to see Lombard Jr., right? I do want to see him at the major league roster, but I think he's going to come up next season, as he should. As he should. I think after this season, I think the Yankees really need to get that guy up and put him on the major league roster. Norman, what's up, Norman? How's it going? What is going on, Norman? Thanks for being here. Joseph says McMahon won't improve. What you see is what you get. Unfortunately, I'm afraid you're right, man. I'm afraid you're right. Hopefully, I'm still hoping he'll improve, but it's not showing right now. So, there is too. Well, Jonathan, here's the thing. And Robert Boom is in the building. What's up, Robert? He says number 18. Let's go. Stanton blast off today. So 18 likes. Appreciate the 18th like. Let's get those likes up, folks. I'll get back to your comment here in a minute there, Jonathan. Susan says, I never thought I'd say this, but maybe when Volpe comes back, he can actually help this team. Oh my God. She just made a positive remark about Anthony Volpe. Folks, you saw the comment. You heard it here. Susan's holding hope for Anthony Volpe. Oh man, that is crazy. That is crazy. But to this comment, Jonathan, the Yankees are known to be loyal to their players. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But at the same time, if they need to move on, they will move on. I mean, maybe it does take them a little bit longer than usual, but last year they cut Stroman, they cut DJ LeMahieu. They didn't waste any time with these guys. In previous years, they've cut other players, but I do truly believe that if some of these guys on the roster are not producing, I think the Yankees are going to move on from them. They gotta They got to move on from these guys and figure out something else. You can't just keep relying on these guys if they're not producing. So yeah, they're gonna have to eat all that money. It sucks, but you can't keep sticking with the guys that are not producing. And again, as of right now, the Yankees have some of the worst offense in the league, and it is bad. Well, they cut them in the summer, not in May, but the point is they got cut, Jonathan. And Max is in the building. Max, if you're still in the chat, tonight's main event, Prohaska or Olberg? Who's your pick, bro? Prohaska or Olberg? Let me know, dude. Let me know what you're thinking. You see it? Yeah, I see how desperate you've become. I see how desperate you've become. Hey, listen, I understand. I understand. I mean, Volpe's another guy, right? Just like Wells. He needs to step up. I mean, Volpe hasn't proven anything to me personally, right? And same thing could be said about Austin Wells. He hasn't proven anything to me. So, what are you gonna do? What's up, Jake? How's it going? I think if he keeps going in this current trajectory, man, if it's gonna keep going this way, he might get cut. I'm just saying, if he has a .069 batting average in June, if his batting average is going to be below 100 or below 200, yeah, I don't think he's going to be on this roster. He shouldn't be. I can't say anything about his glove. His glove is great. His bat sucks. His bat is just terrible. So it's do or die, man. Wells is messed up from the WBC. Yeah, I mean, I know we talked about it. The WBC kind of messed a few of the players up. So, but I don't want to make that as an excuse as to why Austin Wells isn't playing well. I mean, I don't want to say I've been sold on Austin Wells. I had some hope for him, but that hope is kind of dwindling for me. And Susan says if Boston got rid of Devers, I think we can make some changes now. Yeah, well, they haven't gotten better with Devers not being on the team. I would see them moving on from Volpe. Yeah, either moving on from Volpe or Jonathan, or they could move Volpe to second base. Does that improve his bat? I don't know. But you also have Dax Kilby, who's moved up in the ranks fairly quickly. So I do like Dax Kilby. He's another guy that's shining there in the Yankees farm. So he could be another guy that could take over. So but Lombard Jr. can also play third base too. So who knows what the game plan is going to be? But the Yankees certainly have their options. They just need to utilize those options. I mean, yeah, Joey Gallo wasn't even that bad, which is crazy to say. But man, it's pretty bizarre, man. Pretty bizarre. Yeah. So Brad is saying there's people with higher blood alcohol. that's brutal. Oh man, yeah, that is brutal. Yeah, Susan says I think Jazz gets better in hot weather. I think so too. I think a lot of players play better when the weather is warm. Generally speaking, right? I mean, some players are, when they're bad, they're bad. It doesn't matter what the weather is. They're just bad. But I think I would agree. I think Jazz is going to be better when the weather starts warming up. Max coming through saying, I'm thinking Olberg, bro. Don't know too much about these guys. My homies were telling me about Olberg and showing me some clips today. Yeah. So what's up, Jared? So my pick is also Olberg. I like Yuri Prohaska, but I think Olberg is going to ultimately win the main event. And he's got some serious knockout power. So I got Olberg as well, man. I definitely have Olberg winning this fight. I'm not really the most excited about tonight's UFC fight card. I know usually the UFC fight cards when they're in Miami, it's a great fight card, but I'm not particularly that excited for it personally. There's a few good fights on there, but the main event should be a good one though. He's a beast. He's an interesting character, but I think Olberg's going to take it too. I'm right there with you, bro. And your homies were definitely are definitely right. So shout out to your boys there. Yeah, Jared, I'm annoyed with this team too, man. I'm annoyed. I'm a little bit annoyed, right? I'm a little bit annoyed, but I'm not treating it like it's the end of the world or whatever. It's not. It's not September. You know what I'm saying? So that's the good news. But hey, you gotta turn it around. Bottom of the lineup, it's been bad. There is no doubt. The bottom of the lineup has just been bad. We were just talking about that. The 7 through 9, but I mean, I'm going to include Jazz there. The 6 through 9 has just been pretty bad for the New York Yankees. So you can only hope that they improve, man. I was going to say you probably are in heaven today. Yankees at 6, UFC afterwards. Oh, bro, it is perfect because my game plan is by the time the game ends, the main card is probably going to be happening. The main card will start. I'll catch the main card. I'm happy, bro. Yeah, it works out perfectly. So I'm looking forward to the fights. So what up, Yankster? But yeah, I'm looking forward to the fights though. Saturdays are great. I could call Yankees games, and then after that I could watch some fights and just chill on my couch. And I'm gonna eat good tonight too. I am going to eat very well tonight too, so it's going to be a good Saturday overall. It's going to be a great Saturday. So hopefully you're all enjoying your Saturday. But let's get into these predictions, people. Let's get into these predictions. Copo 427 Can, what's up? Hey brother, I made it back. Good to see you again. Hope the Yanks. What's up, man? How's it going? Yeah, glad you're back. Glad you're here. Hopefully life's treating you well. Rodney says you got a new couch. No, I still have the same couch there, Rodney. This is better than any couch you've been on. And we will win. Yeah, let's go. I hope they better, man. They better. I don't want to see these guys lose another series, lose another game. Nope. Okay, nice. From a gun show? Sweet, bro. Sweet. Okay. Rodney says don't start. Bro, you started it, man. You started it. You'll be in Denver this summer, Jonathan? Let me know when. Let me know what month. Give me some let me know the dates. Maybe we can try and set something up. Maybe we could go to a Rockies game or something. But hopefully you're doing well, Rodney. Hopefully everything is well with you, your health. Hopefully everything is good there. But let's talk predictions, people. Let's get into these predictions. Ronnie's going to be here in May. Okay. Ronnie's going to be here in May. Jonathan in the summer. Just give me some dates, guys. Just give me some dates. Let me know the dates. Just we'll talk. Just reach out to me. Ronnie's moving? What? Okay. But let's talk about these predictions. Let's talk Max Fried. What does Max Fried do in tonight's game? Let's see those Max Fried predictions. Let's hope for a good outing for Max Fried. Oh, end of August. Okay. Yeah, end of August. I might be something different for me. So sending a quick text here real quick. Michael Franco, what's up, man? Joining us from PR. What up, man? Jared says 7 innings pitch, gives up 3 hits, no runs, a walk, and 11 strikeouts. Okay. Who else we got? What else we got? Let's see these predictions. Fried's going 6 innings, couple of walks, 6 strikeouts, 2 runs from Joseph. Okay. What else we thinking for predictions? What else we thinking of predictions? Let's see. Sunil's saying Fried goes 7 2/3, 3 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 11 strikeouts. Fried has 6 strikeouts. Okay, 7 2/3, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts, no runs. Jay Wyatt's going 7 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks. Sunil's going 95 to 100 pitches. Okay. Let's see. My prediction for Max Fried is going to be, what do I got for Max Fried tonight? I'll go 6 2/3. I'll go in 6 2/3. I'm going to give him 6 strikeouts. I think he'll have a walk. And I think he'll give up 1 run. That's what I got for Max Fried. All right, Susan's going 10 strikeouts, 3 walks, 2 runs, 7 innings. Okay. Any other predictions for Max Fried? Drop it in the chat. Oh, what happened? Oh, there we go. I went away for a minute. Drop it in the chat for Max Fried. Let's talk home runs, people. What do we got for home runs? Who's hitting a home run tonight? Anybody hitting a home run? Who's going to hit a home run for the Yankees tonight? And let's look at the poll real quick. So 28 votes and 54% of you say that Judge is going to hit the first home run in tonight's game. Stanton and Rice are tied at 21%. All right. Okay. So Judges do Ben Rice with a home run. Judges, yeah, he's definitely due. He could give up no runs and still lose. So many worthless millionaires. Ben Rice again tonight. Stanton and Caballero. Jose Sanchez is going Judge, Stanton, Jazzy. Yeah. Okay. Any other home run predictions? The Twins. Okay, so you're going Judge and Stanton, Rice and Jazz. Yeah, I'm gonna go Judge. I'm always gonna have Judge. No home runs, extra base hits fest tonight. Keep the bats moving with the doubles and triples and good eyes at the plate. You know what, Sunil? I'll take that all day, my friend. I'll take that all day. But my home run calls is going to be Judge, and I'm going to go Judge Bellinger. I'm going to go Judge and Bellinger. Let me check that lineup again. Judge, Bellinger, Rice, and my sleeper is going to be, I'm going to go Grisham for my sleeper. That's what I got. They forgot station to station ball. Are you going to be able to call the whole game? Oh yeah, I'll be calling the whole game. I'm definitely going to be calling the whole game. I'll probably be on the side. I'll be paying attention to the fights too. For those that know me, I love my combat sports. So Jared says he's got Stanton. Okay. Yeah, Susan, he needs to stop with the free swinging. He needs to stop challenging pitches. That's what Jazz needs to do. I was like, him and Caballero are killing us with the freaking challenges. My God. They need to chill with that. Offense prediction, like the James Brown song goes, eye to eye, station to station. All right, if I had to choose home run, for sure. All right, so let's talk. Got the home run prediction. Let's talk score predictions, people. All right, Beagle's going Belly, Rice, and Judge. Okay. Belly, Rice, and Judge. Jared says Jazz and Caballero's wasting. Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah, they are. It's like they need to stop. They need to stop, man. My biggest fear is that Judge will wind up like Manley, no ring. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, man. That's what I'm worried about. So, yeah, let's talk score predictions, people. What are we thinking for score predictions? Jared's coming through with the 6-1 prediction. Let's talk scores. Let us talk some scores. What else we got for score predictions, people? Yanks break out 8-3. I hope so. Ronnie says 2-0. Jay White says 6-3. Okay. Jose Sanchez is going 7-1. Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to be really calculated with those challenges too. I mean, to me, those challenges get, they get very important late in the games, especially like, the seventh through ninth. That's when it becomes really important. Offense is still stale, so 4-0. Okay, so you got 4-0. Okay. What other score predictions? Chia Ace is in the building. What up, Ace? What's going on, Ace? I know him. I know Max. I know those guys are going live later. Certain players shouldn't be allowed. Yeah, I agree. I agree. So, shout out to my guy Ace. What up, man? Well, yeah, score prediction for me tonight. I think I'm gonna go because the bats for Tampa is good, man. Beagle's going 6-4 Tampa. Okay. Yeah, because the Yankees lost yesterday's game. All right. Reverse psychology, nice. So yeah, I think tonight's score. I feel like it's gonna be I'll say 7-4. Buck Skull Gang in House. What's up, Buck Skull Gang in House? How you doing, man? What's up? Thanks for being here. Appreciate everybody being here. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. If you're new and you're watching, keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna go 7-4 for the score prediction. Screw it, I don't care. All right, how many calls are gonna get reversed for the umpire? From ABS, how many calls are gonna get overturned? What are we thinking? Yeah, Ronnie, I'm just hoping the offense wakes up. So Beagle says 4 calls are gonna get overturned. Okay. I'll say 5 calls get overturned. That's what I'm thinking. Joseph says 5. Jared says, okay, we're going to ignore that number. Jonathan says 6. Susan says 3. 5 from Jose. Jared says 4. Yeah, there's definitely some question marks when it comes to the ABS. You would like an offensive explosion? Haha, for real. Well, I don't think CB Buckner's in this series. How many challenges does each team get per game? I thought it was 2. It is 2. But if a call is made and the player challenges it and it gets overturned by the ABS, then they still keep their challenges and they can challenge as much as they want as long as they still have their challenges, the 2 challenges. So, but let's talk food, people. What's for dinner tonight? I'll tell y'all right now. We're gonna eat some steak, asparagus, some fries. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be having tonight. Steak, asparagus, and fries. It's gonna be a good night. So I'll definitely be. That's what I'm gonna be eating. Fish scallops and salmon. So going seafood tonight. Fry rice and egg rolls. Nice. Steak quesadillas from Jared. Okay. He's talking steak quesadillas. Yeah, steak, asparagus, and some fries for sure. I'm tired of beef, chicken, and pork. Yeah, I get it. Well, I mean, you eat a lot of if you eat that stuff like every single day, man, it's yeah, it does tend to wear out a little bit for sure. You got to change it up sometimes. Starting my new Lego set for 3,400 pieces. Nicely done. For once, you don't know what's in store for dinner tonight. So it's going to be a mystery for Sunil. All right. I don't either, Jared. I don't either. Yeah, none of that stuff for me. I definitely don't eat it either, man. But what do we got for food, folks? We'll get some more get a few more food comments, and I'll take I'm gonna take a little intermission here, and I'll come back to call the game. What's that first emoji? I can't see it. Or smash burger. What's that first one? Sushi's good. Beagle, you already know why. We already had that discussion. But anyway. Oh, yeah, and Buckeye's comment from earlier, he said that Fried's going to go 6 innings, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks, gives up a couple of runs. Yankees are going to win 8-2. And he said that Judge, Big G, and Rice go yard. Okay. Oh, pancakes. Yo, I actually had some pancakes yesterday. That was some good stuff. What do I think about the Empire of War? Is that like a game or something? Chicken parm slice and a regular. Ooh, okay. The umpire. I mean, which one? 7-1. Oh my God, the Athletics are killing the Mets. Pecan pancakes. Yeah, I'm not a seafood person unless if it's sushi. That's about the only sushi or like tuna. I don't eat other seafood. I don't eat salmon, fish, stuff like shrimp. None of that. Yeah, it's just not my thing. But anyway, folks, I'm gonna take a little intermission. All right. You think waffles are better than pancakes? I beg to differ. I'm a pancake guy all the way, but that's just me. I'm taking pancakes over waffles every day of the week, bro. I like waffles, but I like pancakes better. But anyway, folks, I'm going to take a little intermission. I'll be back here in a few minutes, so I'll leave you all with some tunes. So do me a favor. Let's get ready for the game. Go do what you need to do. All right. I'll leave you all with some tunes. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll be right back. All right, folks, I'm back. The game's going to start here in the next few minutes. I see Desiree popped in the chat. What's up, Desiree? How are you? Carlos is in the building. What is going on? How are you? What is up? What is up? What is up? Appreciate everybody being here. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share the channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. I'll check and see how many likes we got in the building. What's up, Buckeye? How's it going, man? I saw your predictions from earlier. Let's hope for a Yankees win. Hopefully they can break this losing streak that they're on. Hopefully they don't lose another series. And let's check that poll real quick. So it looks like 38 votes. And 55% of you said Judge is going to hit the first home run tonight for the Yankees. All right. I'll take that, man. The McMahon troll crowd is fully present because, yeah, we're gonna be trolling him, all right. But we just want a Yankees win. Definitely want to see a Yankees win because all we want the Yankees to do is win. We just want them to win. That's exactly what we want them to do. We want them to win. Yeah. Win. Yeah. That's exactly what we want from the New York Yankees. We don't want nothing else. We just want them to win. That's all we want. That's all we're looking for. So let me see if I could get the game to come up here on my end. Well, it says event about to start. So I don't know why it's not showing yet. It should show. It should be showing. Yeah, I'm hoping one day I get to see Cam Schlittler pitch live too. That would be awesome. I got to see Max Fried pitch live. That was cool. Seen Clark Schmidt pitch live last year. Max Fried, Clark Schmidt, and Will Warren when they came out here to play. So, all right, here we go. Looks like Nick Martinez is on the mound. So let me get the game cast up here. Hold on. I'm going to share the screen and we'll get the game going. So Nick Martinez warming up on the mound. So let's see how the Yankees fare against Nick Martinez in tonight's game. And Grisham is going to lead things off here for the Yankees as the game is about to go down. Let's get it started in here. And here's Trent Grisham now stepping into the batter's box. He is ready to go. Let's play some ball. Martinez is ready to go. It's 1-0 to Grisham. It is 2-0 now to Trent Grisham. So 2 balls, no strikes here to Grisham. Here's the pitch from Martinez. 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes here to Trent Grisham. Appreciate you all being here. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Keep sharing this channel out. Martinez sets here on the 3-0. Here's the pitch. Ball 4, a 4-pitch walk to Trent Grisham to start things off here for the New York Yankees here in the top of the first, and that's going to bring Aaron Judge to the plate. And here is Aaron Judge, the captain at the plate. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. As Martinez sets here on the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2 now to the Yankee captain. Here's the 0-2. Pitches in the dirt, 1-2. Hold up. Oh, sorry about that. It looked like 2 people were arguing, but didn't look like it. Swing and a miss, and Judge strikes out for the first out of the inning, and that's going to bring Cody Bellinger to the plate. So let's see how Cody Bellinger does. So runner on first, 1 out. Yankees trying to get on the board. First pitch, ball 1, 1-0 to Cody Bellinger. Martinez sets on a 1-0, and Bellinger rips that, and that's going to get through for a base hit. Grisham will go to third on Bellinger's single, and we got runners on the corners. We got first and third with one out, and that's going to bring Ben Rice to the plate. So a little bit of a similar first inning to last night's game. Yankees had put up 2 runs, and the offense really didn't do much after that. So let's see what the Yankees do here with Ben Rice now at the plate. First pitch to Rice is grounded foul, 0-1. Martinez sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Ben Rice. Ben Rice had that pinch hit home run. And last night's game, he's got 4 homers, batting .342, 12 ribbies, an OPS of 1253. As Martinez sets here on the 1-1 to pitch. Strike 2. What's up, Peanut? It's Judge, man. We've seen him start off really slow at the start of the season. He heats up eventually. And a throw over to first to check on Bellinger. Bellinger safely gets back. One ball, 2 strikes here to Rice. 1 out, top of the first. Runners on the corners. And the pitch from Martinez is popped up, out of play. 1-2 still to Ben Rice. Giancarlo Stanton is waiting on deck. The 1-2. And there goes Bellinger, and he steals second base. Count now is 2 balls, 2 strikes. So runners on second and third with 1 out. Fortis was looking to throw, but fumbled the baseball. The 2-2. And Rice strikes out looking. So second strikeout for Nick Martinez. That's going to bring Giancarlo Stanton to the plate. So runners on second and third. Let's hope the Yankees could get on the board here. Here's Giancarlo Stanton. He takes ball 1. Stanton off to a pretty decent start to the season. He's only got a homer, but rest of the numbers still looking good. The 1-0. 2-0 now to Giancarlo. As Martinez sets here on the 2-0 against Stanton. Here's the pitch. And Stanton hits that ball left field, but playable for the left fielder. It's not Simpson. That is Velotti, I think is how you pronounce his name. He makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. Yankees leave a couple of runners stranded. 0-0 game. There's your opportunity to score. You did not make that happen. Frustrating. So now the game's going to the bottom of the 1st. So Yankees are going to have Yandy Diaz, Ryan Velotti, and Jonathan Aranda coming up. So Max Fried will be on the mound. So let's see what the Yankees do. Or let's see what Max Fried does in the bottom of the 1st. We are in a commercial break. Appreciate everybody being here. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you're new. Keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. Let's see how many likes we got right now on the live stream. Yeah, I was really hoping for the Yankees to get on the board there, but negative on that one. Well, we're at 34 likes, so I do appreciate that. Let's try to get to 50 likes if we can. If we hit 100 likes, I'll give 2 memberships. So Diaz, Vladi, Aranda, Caminero, Williamson, DeLuca, Mullins, Nick Fortis, Taylor Wall is your starting lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And I'll pull the Gamecast back up once the advertisements are gone. And here we go. Max Fried warming up on the mound. Hopefully Fried will have a successful outing. Yankees certainly need to win tonight's game to avoid another series loss and to hopefully not have be on a 4-game losing streak. And here we go. Fried is facing Yandy Diaz, who's leading things off here for the Rays in the bottom of the first. Fried sets. That is being challenged by Wells. Umpire called it a ball. Does this get overturned? It is, in fact, a strike. So good job to Austin Wells. Finally, a call that turned in the Yankees' favor. So first call overturned in tonight's game. So 0-1. Tampa Bay only has 1 challenge remaining. I didn't know they challenged. I must have missed it. Here's the 0-1. That pitch is upstairs, 1-1. As Fried sets here on the 1-1, the pitch. Did he go? No, he did not. It's 2 balls, 1 strike now to Diaz. As Fried sets here on the 2-1, here's the pitch. 3-1 now to Yandy Diaz. 3 balls, 1 strike. The 3-1. That is hit to right field, but it's a foul ball. It's a full count now to Diaz. Let's see if Fried could get his first strike out of the game. Fried sets. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Good job to Max Fried. That is his first strikeout of the game. 1 out here in the top of the first. Nicely done. That brings Ryan Velati. I believe that's how you say his last name. First pitch is popped up. Foul ball. It is 0-1. Or it's Valade. Okay, I got it now. It's Valade. I heard it on the broadcast. As Fried sets here on the 0-1, the pitch. Pitch is outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice, Sunil. Count is 1-1 to Valade. The pitch. Oh, that's getting challenged. Ooh, please don't lose this challenge. Oh, no challenge. Never mind. I guess not. Ball 2. 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike to Valade. Fried sets here on the 2-1 to pitch. 3 balls, 1 strike to Valade. The 3-1 is popped up left side. Bellinger underneath it makes the catch for the second out of the inning. That's going to bring Jonathan Aranda to the plate. So let's see if Fried can make this a 1-2-3 inning. So Aranda now at the plate. 1-0 here to Aranda. We have 34 likes in the chat. Let's try to get to 50 if we can. Here's the 1-0. That is a grounder. Caballero fields it, fires to first, and gets Aranda out. It is a 1-2-3 inning for Max Fried. Good job to Fried. And we're going to the top of the second. And that's going to bring Jazz Chisholm Jr., Austin Wells, and Caballero to the plate. So the 6, 7, 8 batters will be due up. So needs some production from these guys big time. So what's up, Katie? How's it going? How are you? But I appreciate you all being here, hanging out with me on this Saturday night. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. Appreciate all the new subscribers since opening day. It's been pretty solid over the last couple of weeks with new subscribers. Let's continue growing the channel. But yeah, the Yankees bats are going to have to, they got to get going there, man, especially the bottom of the order. So let's hope for the best. But what's everybody been, this team's approach at the plate needs to change. It does, Ace. Yeah, it can't be the same approach. You know, that's something I've been wanting the Yankees to do this season and the previous seasons is, you know, stop with the same things stop doing the same things over and over again and approach each game differently, approach each situation differently. Whoever it is that, you know, you're playing, you know, whoever the opposing team is, or change your approach according to the team, because every team is going to be different, you know, so the preparation and whatnot for a lot of these games, it needs to change based on who you're facing, based on what teams you're playing against. That all needs to change. And it looks like we are going back into action here. Jazz Chisholm Jr. is coming to the plate. He will lead things off here for the New York Yankees.
Talking all that jazz.
And Martinez is back on the mound. First pitch, and Jazz pops it up on the first pitch. And who's going to make the catch? Mullins makes the catch for out number 1. That was quick. Oh, boy. And that's going to bring Austin Wells to the plate now. Buckeye, I'm having some steak, asparagus, and some fries later on, man. That's what I'm eating. All right, here's Austin Wells. First pitch in the dirt, 1-0. What are you having there, Buckeye? And a 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Austin Wells. Or it's 2-0. 2-0, and Wells hits that ball to right field. And that ball is gone. And the Yankees are on the board 1-0 on a solo home run by Austin Wells. Let's go. Are you kidding me? First home run of the season, 105.5 exit velo, 396-foot home run from the Yankee catcher Austin Wells. And the Yankees are up 1-0 here in the top of the second. And that's going to bring Jose Caballero to the plate now. Ground beef, roasted sweet potatoes. Nice, Pixelmon. Cheeseburgers and a salad. Can't go wrong with that. As Caballero is at the plate, he takes strike one. I don't think anybody had Austin Wells hitting a home run tonight. I certainly didn't. The 0-1, 0-2. Caballero, another guy that needs to step up. The 0-2, 1 ball, 2 strikes now. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Yankees have a 1-0 lead here on a solo home run by Austin Wells. The 1-2 from Martinez is a foul ball by Caballero. So still a 1-2 count. Yeah, Wells hit that one really good. Count now 2 balls, 2 strikes to Caballero. And the 2-2, swing and a miss as Caballero strikes out. That is the 3rd strikeout for Martinez. And that'll bring Ryan McMahon to the plate. Ryan McMahon. That batting average looking pretty atrocious right now. He takes ball 1. As Martinez sets here on the 1-0, the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. McMahon has a career batting average of .235 against Martinez. And it looks like Fortis is going to go out to talk with Martinez for a moment. So a little time out of the game. Steak, medium rare, parm, chicken loaded. Okay, nice, Carlos. I like a medium rare for my steaks, no doubt. And it's 1-1 to McMahon. Here's the pitch. Oh, and McMahon gets a 2-out single, keeps the inning alive. McMahon gets a hit. What is going on here? So Wells hits a solo home run. McMahon gets a hit. I mean, is the bottom of the order finally going to start doing things? Like, they must have heard me talking about him during the pregame. They're probably just like, oh, we got to show this NFE guy that we are able to hit, that we can produce, man. He's doubting us. I hope they're listening to this pregame. But McMahon is taking his lead at first base. Here's Trent Grisham. Drew a walk in his first at-bat. He takes ball 1 here. It's 1-0 to Trent Grisham. Martinez sets here on the 1-0, throws over to first to check on McMahon. McMahon safely gets back. McMahon takes his lead. Martinez sets here on the 1-0. The pitch. There's a strike to Grisham. It's 1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike to Trent Grisham. Let's see if Grisham can keep the inning alive. Martinez sets here on the 1-1. Ball 2, 2-1 now to Trent Grisham. So 2-1. And Grisham hits that ball to right field, but it is right to DeLuca, who makes the catch for the third out. But the Yankees are on the board with a solo home run by Austin Wells. The Yankees are up 1-0. We're going to the bottom of the second. But man, all right. So but the Yankees are up 1-0. I'll take it. I'll take it. Hopefully everybody's happy right now for the moment, right? But Yankees certainly have to put up more than a run to give us a little bit more comfort here. But we are in a commercial break. Appreciate you all being here. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you're new. Keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Much respect. Thank you. Much respect to you, Carlos. Ronnie's not happy. You're never happy, Ronnie, are you? Mr. Grumpy Pants. I'm sure when he comes to Colorado, he's going to want to meet up with me and beat me up, man. I'm just like, I don't want to mess with Ronnie, bro. Dude's kind of scary. Yeah, no, you never are happy. It's not good, man. It's not good to live by that. All right, well, I guess I'll end the poll here. So we go and eat. I'm down, bro. You know me. 50%. So, sorry. Austin Wells hit the first home run for the Yankees. Oh, that was bad back, Rodney? Oh, okay. All right. Back to game. Back to action. Junior Caminero leading things off here for the Rays in the bottom of the second. First pitch from Max Fried is a strike, 0-1. Brad. The 0-1 upstairs, 1-1. Oh, God. That's funny. Fried sets here on the 1-1. Here's the pitch. Foul ball, 1-2. Let's see if Fried can get his second strike out of the game. As Fried sets here on the 1-2, the pitch is hit into right center field, and that's going to go to the wall. Caminero is going for 2 here, and he will be on there with a leadoff double here in the bottom of the second. The Rays have their man on. The tying run is at second base. That's going to bring Ben Williamson to the plate. So let's see if Williamson can drive Caminero in to try and tie the game up. All right, here's the pitch. Strike one to Williamson. 0-1. I got another poll question coming up. It's gonna be breakfast related. We were talking about it earlier. And the 0-1. Upstairs, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here we go. Go ahead. Vote in the poll. Freed sets for the 1-1. Strike 2. Ooh. Looked like that hit Wells' hand there. Hopefully he's all right. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Williamson. I'm doing good, Katie. I caught some of the highlights on that Buckeye, on the Astronauts. But yeah, go vote in the poll. Pancakes or waffles? Let's talk about it. Freed looks back at second, sets on the 1-2. The pitch is up the middle. Jazz fields it, fires to first, and gets Williamson out for the first out of the inning. Caminero moves to third, a tying run at third base now, and that'll bring Johnny DeLuca to the plate. It does depend on the day, but what's your pick? What's your first go-to? Swing and a miss by DeLuca, 0-1. Yeah, if Freed could get out of this inning without giving up a run, that would be great. Yankees are up 1-0 here in the bottom of the second. Tying run at third base for the Rays. As Freed sets here on the 0-1. That is hitting to right field. Judge is running after it. That's going to drop. And Caminero will score. And that does tie the game up. And that means the hat comes off too. So the game is now tied up at 1 on a RBI single from DeLuca. And that'll bring Cedric Mullins to the plate. Jake Boss. Okay. See, I'm liking the debate here with the pancakes and the waffles. Looks like 9 votes so far. And 67% of you are saying waffles. And first pitch to Mullins is a foul ball. I'm a pancake guy all the way, man. I'm definitely a pancake guy. But 0-1 here to Cedric Mullins. Runner on first. Game is tied up at 1 apiece. The 0-1 is popped up center field. Grisham running back makes the catch for out number 2. As DeLuca will get back to first base, and that'll bring Nick Fortis to the plate. Oh, you voted waffle? Okay. And the first pitch to Fortis is ball 1, 1-0. As Freed sets here on the 1-0. The pitch, 2-0. Had that slow windup looking like he was going to throw to first. What up, Jesse? Jesse from Ringside Renaissance. What's up, dude? I'm having a good day, bro. How are you doing? How's your Saturday, dude? 2-0 here to Fortis, and Freed picks him. Oh, he's safe. I thought he picked him off. I thought he got him. Looks like they're not going to challenge it. I like to see the replay on that one, man. Yeah, he was safe. That was close. The 2-0. 2-1. Ready for the Sox to lose tonight? Pancakes smothered in peanut butter and chocolate syrup. Ooh, dang! You talking good there, bro? Here's the 2-1. There's a grounder fielded by Caballero. Goes to second for the force out for out number 3, and that's going to do it. And we're going to the top of the third. Game is tied up at 1, and Judge, Bellinger, and Rice will be due up. Aren't waffles just pancakes with ridges? I mean, that's kind of how I see it. I don't know, man. I just love pancakes. I just love pancakes more than I do waffles. Chocolate chip waffles are good. I'm all about the classic though. But I like having strawberries and bananas too on top of my pancakes. But 11 votes and waffles is taking a lead with 64%. 11 votes. All right. Yeah, I know the Sox are kind of off to a little bit of a rush start there, but it's still early in the season, man. Bacon, eggs, and ham, sausage, hash browns into the mix. I mean, I'm all about the hash browns, eggs, totally me. But the game will resume here momentarily. Appreciate everybody being here. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. We are currently at 40 likes. We need 10 more likes to 50. Jesse says French toast clears all. Dang, he's coming in with the French toast. So I'll tell you what, I'll eat French toast before I do waffles. I don't hate waffles, just so everybody knows. I do like waffles, but again, I'm a pancake guy, but I'll have some French toast, man. Pancakes with syrup, bananas, and whipped cream. Oh, bro. Yes. Buttermilk pancakes. 6 eggs. Whew. I do like French toast, though. I'm not going to deny French toast. Oh, I'm all about the coffee, bro. I drink plenty of coffee. And here is Aaron Judge at the plate. Oh, 1 to Aaron Judge. Struck out in the first inning. As Martinez sets here on the 0-1, the pitch is a foul ball, 0-2. Yeah, I mean, as Judge calls time, I don't eat French toast all the time either, but if it's made, I'm definitely not gonna say no. Just like if waffles are made, I'm not gonna say no. But again, my preference is pancakes, man. You just cannot go wrong with pancakes. Just saying. The 0-2. And Judge rips that, but it's a foul ball. Still 0-2 to the Yankee captain. Judge needs to see the eye doctor. Yeah, we're used to this with Judge, though. There's been how many seasons where he starts off slow and then he heats up as the season goes on, and it's 0-2, a check swing there. Looked like Judge was trying to get out of the way, but make contact with his bat. Yeah, did a check swing, foul ball. But it's 0-2 to Aaron Judge. And Judge hits that. It's a grounder, but foul ball. So Judge making Martinez work here in this at bat. Still an 0-2 count. as Martinez sets another 0-2 pitch. And Judge pops that one up. Left side. Who's going to make the catch? Walls makes the catch for out number 1. And that's going to bring Cody Bellinger now to the plate. Grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm going to have to try that. Bellinger calls time, and it looks like we are ready to resume play. As Martinez sets here on the first pitch against Bellinger. Bellinger 1 for 1 in today's game. Takes strike 1. Jesse, the ABS system, you know what? I like the ABS system. I do. I think it's just keeping the game a little bit more honest, right? I mean, over the years, how much frustration we've expressed with these umpires as Bellinger swings and misses for strike 2. I think the ABS system has been good, man. But one of the things that gets me is when a pitch is thrown, there's a challenge made, right? If the majority of the baseball is outside the strike zone and only very little of that baseball catches the strike zone and it's counted as a strike. I mean, do you agree with that? I mean, that I've asked that question before with some folks I talk to, but I suppose that's what the ABS is for, is to get those really, really close calls. So I just think that it's just keeping the game a little bit more honest, man. The 0-2, foul ball. Bellinger staying alive. What do you think of the ABS there, Jesse? We got Ben Rice waiting on deck. Here's the 0-2. Foul ball by Bellinger. So Yankees bats making Martinez work here. The 0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Cody Bellinger. I haven't tried the new Whopper. I don't eat Burger King. I don't really eat any fast food for the most part. I do eat Chick-fil-A, though. The 1-2. Foul ball. Martinez already at 50 pitches here in the top of the 3rd. If you're just joining us, the game is tied up at 1. We're in the top of the 3rd. It's 1 out. Cody Bellinger's at the plate. Martinez with another 1-2 pitch coming up. And here it is. And another foul ball. Left side. Valade runs out of space. Souvenir for a fan. So 51 pitches for Martinez so far. It adds drama to the game. The Sox need to, pitches outside 2-2. I haven't really watched any Red Sox games, so you know better than I do when it comes to how they're using it. Yankees have been pretty decent, but lately they've been screwing up big time. Certain guys need to stop challenging. The 2-2. And Bellinger pops it up. Left side, Walls is right there, makes the catch for out number 2. That's 2 down. That's going to bring Ben Rice. Ben Rice now coming to the plate. Let's see if he could keep the inning alive. He struck out in his first at bat. First pitch. That's going to get challenged. Initially called a ball. Let's see if this gets overturned by the ABS. It does get overturned, so it is a strike. That's right there on the outside corner. So second call overturned today by the ABS. So 0-1 count to Rice. Here's the pitch from Martinez, and Rice hits that ball to left center field, and that's going to drop off the glove of Mullins, and Valade is tripping up, and Ben Rice with a 2-out double. Let's go. Keeps the inning alive. Let's see if the Yankees can regain the lead with Giancarlo Stanton coming to the plate. So nice piece of hitting there by Ben Rice. I think if he kept going, man, if he just turned the wheels on a little bit earlier, he probably would have had a triple. All right, here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1. He takes a strike, 0-1 to Giancarlo. Yeah, I thought maybe Rice could have gone for 3 on that one, man. Little bobble there by Mullins. Valade tripping up. The 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Giancarlo. The 1-1. And Giancarlo pops that one up. Left field. Valade is calling it, and he makes the catch. And that'll end the top of the third. We are going to the bottom of the third. Still a 1-1 game. Yankees leave a runner stranded. So they have left 4 men on base. They're 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position. What's up, Ronald? But I appreciate you all being here. Thank you all very much for hanging out on this Saturday night. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. If you are new, and keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know, I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. But the Yankees bats got to do better. They got to start producing. They got to start producing. But let's check this poll. Let's see. We got to get more votes here. So 12 votes. And yeah, waffles are taking the lead. Most of you voted waffles. Yeah, we can't waste hits. See, and this is earlier in the season, right? Like the first 3 games, Yankees were getting on base. They were scoring runs without having to rely so much on the home run ball. They were getting timely hits. I mean, they need to start doing that more consistently. They're getting the hits. They're able to get guys on base. It's just with runners in scoring position, sometimes it's just a freaking foregone conclusion with these guys. Jockey Boy, what's up? Waffles all the way and bacon and French toast sandwiches money. Okay. So you're a waffles guy. Nothing wrong with that. All right, let's get back to the game here. Walls, Diaz, and Valade will be due up here in the bottom of the third. The game is tied up at 1. So let's see if Fried can have a 1-2-3 inning here. First pitch to Walls is a strike, 0-1. As Fried sets here on the 0-1, the pitch, strike 2. Got him with the changeup. Fried looking for his second strikeout of the game. As Fried sets on the 0-2, the pitch is hit into left field and still going back. And it is a foul ball, 0-2. That was close. I thought that was a home run, honestly. That was really close. Kind of reminds me when the Yankees hit a home run at George M. Steinbrenner Field and it was ruled a foul ball. Yep, it's definitely a foul ball. I couldn't tell initially, but the replay clearly states that it's a foul ball. It is 0-2 now to Taylor Walls. The 0-2 struck him out looking, and that is going to get challenged by Walls. Let's see if that gets overturned by the ABS. And nope, it does not. That is the second strikeout. So the Rays have, there should be one challenge. Yankees should have two. Yeah, so Rays have one now. So good job to Max Fried for getting the second strikeout. It's 1-0 here to Yandy Diaz, who struck out in his first at bat. We're back to the top of the lineup for the Rays. Here's the 1-0. 1-1. I forgot to play the strikeout. Sound whistle. 1-1 here to Yandy Diaz. Fried sets here on the 1-1. The pitch is hit into right field. Foul ball. 1-2. One ball, two strikes here to Yandy Diaz as Fried sets. The 1-2 is 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count as even. And there's a grounder hit to Jazz, fields it, throws to first, and that is out number 2. And that's going to bring Ryan Villet to the plate. So let's see if Fried can make this a 1-2-3 inning. Villet is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. Strawberry crepes. I have no issues with crepes, and strawberry crepes are good. I'm a Nutella guy though. Nutella crepes is my thing. 0-1 here to Villet as Fried sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. Did he go? Yes, he did. It's 1-2. Actually, it's 1-1. The scoreboard messed up. Whoever's keeping track of the pitch count screwed up. It's 1-1 here, not 1-2 as now it's 0-2. Dude, what are they doing, man? Are they messing with me right now? But time to play that 2-strike horn. Got Jonathan Aranda waiting on deck to see if he can get his strike out of the game. The 0-2. Foul ball. Still 0-2. It is 0-2 here to Villet. The pitch from Fried is popped up left field. Bellinger backing up, running back, and makes the catch for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Max Fried. We are going to the top of the 4th. The game is still tied up at 1. And just like that, we are in a commercial break. Appreciate you all being here. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. If you are new and you're watching, keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's hope the Yankees can retake the lead. So Jazz, Wells, and Caballero will be due up. So, again, those guys need to produce down there, the bottom of the lineup. Yeah, load up the bases for the heavy hitters. So 14 votes. And 43% of you said pancakes, 57% said waffles. So a little bit closer in the voting now. Waffles had a big lead at one point, but now it's a little closer. But let's hope the Yankees, once again, hopefully they can retake the lead here. Appreciate you all hanging out with me on this Saturday night. Hopefully you're all having a great Saturday. Hopefully you're all enjoying your weekend. Hopefully it's been a good weekend for all of you. Anybody have any fun plans? Anybody doing anything fun, or you're just hanging out at home? What are we doing? If French toast was in the poll, it would be hands down French toast. We got 42 likes, and here's Jazz Chisholm Jr. He takes ball one.
Talking all that jazz.
Martinez sets here on the 1-0, and Jazz pops it up. Center field, but Valade calls it off, so his left center field, he makes the catch, and that's going to bring Austin Wells to the plate. Austin Wells got that big solo home run. So let's see what Wells does here in his second at bat. First pitch is a foul ball, 0-1. Martinez at 61 pitches here in the top of the fourth. As he sets here on the 0-1, the pitch to Wells is ball one, 1-1. So remember, the Rays only have one challenge left. The Yankees still have their two. As Martinez sets here on the 1-1. That is strike two. Wells didn't like the call, but he's also not challenging it. It's 1-2 now. Martinez sets here on the 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and Wells strikes out. And that is Martinez's fourth strikeout of the game. And that is going to bring Jose Caballero to the plate. And here's Jose Caballero. Pitch for Martinez is hit into center field. Mullins runs in and makes the catch. A non-productive inning. 1-2-3 inning for Martinez. We're going to the bottom of the fourth here, folks. Still a 1-1 game. Bottom of the order. Not doing anything. Just got home from mom's 80th birthday. Happy birthday to your mom. Lots of friends and cousins. Nice, dude. That's awesome. To head out and pick up your son. Italy soccer trip. So your son's on a soccer team and he went to Italy to go play against a team out there? That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Yeah, buddy. But that was a quick inning there. Once again, appreciate you all hanging out on this Saturday night. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. I would greatly appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button if you are new and you're watching. I would greatly appreciate that. The Yankees definitely need to win this game to avoid another series loss and to avoid a 4-game losing streak. He's in high school, made an all-star team that went pretty cool. That's wow. That's amazing, man. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. But Fried will be back on the mound. He'll be facing Aranda, Caminero, and Williamson. So here's Garrett Cole report. It says he's going to schedule to face live hitters tomorrow at Hudson Valley, and he could return or May or June. My guess, I think he returns in June, in all honesty. Better safe than sorry, especially coming off of Tommy John. But let's get back to the game here. Here's Jonathan Aranda, hits that ball to left field. Bellinger is running after it, and he makes the catch for the first out of the inning, and that's going to bring Junior Caminero. So 1 pitch, 1 out. And ran back a little bit, then started running back in. Probably misread the ball, but still made the play, so that's important. And Caminero now will be coming to the plate. And the first pitch to Caminero is a ball, 1-0. Caminero 1 for 1, had a double, scored a run. The 1-0, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes here to Caminero. The pitch is a grounder hit right to Jazz. Fields it, throws to first. Out number 2. 2 down now here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's going to bring Ben Williamson to the plate. The Masters, yeah, I know the Masters is on right now. Here's Ben Williamson. I'm not much of a golf guy. I never really enjoyed watching golf. I know a lot of people that like it. It's just not my cup of tea, but to each their own. Williamson takes ball 1. It's 1-0 to Ben Williamson. As Fried sets here on the 1-0, the pitch. There's a strike, 1-1. One ball, one strike, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch from Fried as a swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Time to play that 2-strike hold. Let's see if Fried can get in the game. As he sets here on the 1-2, the pitch. Doesn't get it. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Williamson. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. Game's tied up at 1. Fried sets the 2-2. Hey, struck him out looking. See ya. And that is the 3rd strikeout of the game for Max Fried. And just like that, we are going to the top of the 5th. The 9-1-2 batters will be coming up. It'll be McMahon, Grisham, and Judge. Once again, the bats have to get going. Yankees so far with 4 hits and a run. The Rays have 2 hits and 1 run. So let's see what the Yankees could do here in the top of the 5th. Appreciate everybody being here on this Saturday night. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. If you are new, keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. let's continue growing this channel. What's up, Chef? Chef is in the building. What is going on, Chef? What are you cooking up tonight, Chef? Talk to me. Chef, vote in the bowl. In the bowl. Haha. Vote in the poll. Let me know if you like pancakes or waffles better. If you had a breakfast choice, if you had to pick one to have for breakfast, what's your choice? I'm gonna drink some water here. Mouth is a little dry. Well, top of the fifth is coming up. Let's see. Like I said, let's see if the Yankees can take the lead. McMahon will be due up. Will lead things off in the top of the fifth. He had a single in his first at bat, if you can believe that. And we are back to the game. We have Ryan McMahon at the plate. And the first pitch is a strike, 0-1. Nick Martinez currently at 66 pitches. So if the Yankees bats can get his pitch count up in this inning, that would be fantastic. As Martinez sets here on the 0-1, the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2 now to Ryan McMahon. No balls, 2 strikes here to McMahon, who's 1 for 1 in tonight's game. The 0-2. And McMahon pops that one up right side. Who's going to make the catch? It looks like it's going to be DeLuca. Makes the catch for out number 1, and that's going to bring Trent Grisham to the plate. So let's see what Grisham does. Grisham is 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. Strike 1 to Trent Grisham. The 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Trent Grisham. Here's the 1-1. Grisham fouls that one back. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Trent Grisham. Count is 1-2. 1 out here in the top of the fifth. The game is tied up at 1 apiece. Yankees bats need to come alive. The 1-2. That was close. Call the ball. Let's see if it's challenged. Let's see if the ABS says it's a strike. It is, in fact, the ball. So the Rays are out of challenges here, folks. That ball was 0.8 inches off the plate. The call has been confirmed. It is now 2-2, so no more challenges for the Rays. The Yankees still have their 2 challenges remaining. So this could be an advantage for the Yankees. As Grisham calls time. Nice, Chef. The 2-2. Pitches in the dirt, full count. We got Aaron Judge waiting on deck. The Yankee captain. And the payoff. Ball 4. Grisham walks for the second time in tonight's game, and that's going to bring Aaron Judge to the plate. So Judge is 0 for 2. Let's see if the Yankees can score. They have a runner on first with 1 out. Aaron Judge is at the plate. Martinez, first pitch. Strike 1 to Aaron Judge. As Martinez sets here on the 0-1, the pitch to Judge is low for a ball. Count now 1-1. Here's the 1-1. That is called a strike, 1-2. That ball just curved back in. That was a pretty wicked pitch there by Martinez. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Judge. The pitch for Martinez is a foul ball. We got Cody Bellinger waiting on deck. Grisham takes his lead. And the 1-2. Ball 2. Count is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch coming up. Martinez throws over to first, and Grisham is safe. First throw over with Grisham at first. The 2-2, and Judge hits that one. It's grounded foul, still 2-2. Martinez right now at 80 pitches. So Yankees bats are making Martinez work. Now they just need to get some runs. The 2-2. And Judge hits that ball to center field. Mullins is running back, still running back. Makes the catch at the warning track. And Grisham is going to run back to first for out number 2. And that's going to bring Cody Bellinger to the plate now. So 2 outs here with a runner on first. Here's Cody Bellinger. And he hits that opposite field. And that's going to get through for a single. Runners on first and second. That's going to bring Ben Rice. Yankees once again have runners in scoring position. Can they take the lead here with Ben Rice coming to the plate? Nice piece of hitting there by Cody Bellinger. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Can the Yankees retake the lead here? And we have a little meeting on the mound. And it looks like pitching coach for the Rays is out there talking with Nick Martinez. So a timeout in the game. Appreciate everybody being here on this Saturday night. They got Seymour and Kelly warming up in the Rays bullpen. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. If you're new, keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. So Rice is 1 for 2. Had a double in his last at bat. So Ben Rice can come through with a big hit. Have the Yankees take the lead here. So let's see how he does here in his third at bat as he faces Martinez. First pitch is inside, ball 1, 1-0. One ball, no strikes to Rice as Martinez sets. Here's the 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes now to Ben Rice. Martinez at 84 pitches in this game. Giancarlo Stanton is waiting on deck. The 2-0. 3-0 now to Ben Rice. Three balls, no strikes to Rice. Let's see what Martinez decides to do here. The 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runners on first and second. Game's tied up at 1 apiece here in the top of the 5th. Ball 4 to Ben Rice. The bases are now loaded for Giancarlo Stanton. Let's see what Stanton can do. And it looks like that's going to do it for Nick Martinez. And they're bringing in Kelly from the bullpen. So Nick Martinez's night is over. And we are in a commercial break moment at the moment. Appreciate everybody being here. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. So Kelly will be coming into the game. So the final numbers for Nick Martinez: 4 2/3, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, gave up a run on 5 hits. So it's a tie game. He is responsible for the runners on base. So Kevin Kelly will be pitching to Giancarlo Stanton when we get back to the game. Buckeye says, NFE, every batter has the same ABS in and out. Do they have a different up and down depending on their height? It should be, I would assume so, right? I mean, the ABS should be measuring players' height as well, you know, so it should be, that should take it into account. I mean, this is where guys like Aaron Judge are going to really benefit from the ABS system, because how many pitches have we seen to Aaron Judge where it's clearly a ball, but but they call it a strike, the umpires. You know, we see that we've seen that too often with Judge. So this should benefit players like Aaron Judge, I think. Yeah, looks like a beautiful night out there in Tampa Bay. Kevin Kelly's on the mound. Let's get back to the game. So let's see if Giancarlo Stanton could come through big time. This is probably going to be one of the biggest opportunities here for the Yankees, as Giancarlo takes strike 1. Giancarlo Stanton's 0 for 2 in tonight's game. As Kelly sets here on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1, 1-1. $11 grand slams in his career with the bases loaded for Giancarlo. The 1-1 from Kelly is swing and a miss, 1-2. Oh, if the Yankees don't do it here, man, they don't do it here, it's gonna be disappointing. As Kelly sets here on the 1-2, the pitch. Oh my God, he struck out. That is the 3rd out. Kelly gets him out of a jam. That's probably going to be your best opportunity all game. I don't know if you're going to get an opportunity like that. Come on, man. Giancarlo Stanton strikes out, and we're going to the bottom of the 5th. It's still a 1-1 game. Come on, guys. Like, what are we doing? Oh, my God. What are we swinging at? Bottom of the fifth now coming up. Game still tied up at 1. So Max Fried will be back on the mound. Fried, so far, so good at the moment. Only gave up the 1 run, struck out 3, hasn't walked anybody, gave up a couple of hits. He's pitched 4 innings so far. Yeah, well, again, they're working. I mean, they're showing compared to last year. I know it's not much, right? I know it's a small sample size, but it seems like they're drawing more walks than before. Where it's like before, it's like everybody was like free swinging, man. But yeah, that was just painful to watch, though. Got to do better there. So especially with the bases loaded. So I mean, the Yankees have left 7 men on base and are 0 for 4 runners in scoring position. But looking back at the poll, snap! Pancakes take the lead. 24 votes, and Pancakes are leading with 54%. Let's go. Sabine, what's up, Sabine? Long time no see. Yeah, I know. Definitely Pancakes. Let's go. Team Pancakes. I love it. All right, let's get back to the game. Max Fried's back on the mound. He's facing Johnny DeLuca right now. 0-1 to Johnny DeLuca. Here's the 0-1. And there's a grounder. Jazz fields it. Throws to first. 1 down. And that'll bring Cedric Mullins to the plate. Mullins is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. First pitch is in the dirt, 1-0. Yeah, they should. They should, Buckeye. Well, 1-0 here to Mullins. Game resumes as Fried sets here on the 1-0. Getting the signal there from Wells. The pitch is in there for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Strike 2. Nice curveball there by Max Fried. Fried looking for his 4th strikeout. Let's see if he gets it here. Nah, you're good, Sabine. You're all good. The 1-2. Did he go? No, he did not. Count now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nick Fortis is waiting on deck. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 4th strikeout for Max Fried. 2 outs, and that's going to bring Nick Fortis to the plate. Oh, name that Yankee. Batting average 209, 184 hits, 31 home runs in his career. Played for the Pirates in 2010. Phillies from 11 to 13. Blue Jays 14. Royals 14 to 15. Phillies in 15. Astros in 16. Pirates in 16. Yankees 17. Brewers in 18. Giants in 19. Rays 19. Yankees in 2020. So from 2010 to 2020, this player played all over. Who's that Yankee, folks? And that ball is popped up right side. Jazz is calling for it, makes the catch. A 1-2-3 inning for Max Fried. Fried pitching a great game so far as we head to the top of the sixth. And Jazz, Wells, and Caballero will be due up. So top of the sixth here, folks. Yeah, definitely a pitcher's duel. But Yankees need to attack the bullpen now. Mets fans crashing out on Spaces, Petruzzi. Yeah, you're always on those Spaces, bro. I'll pop in once in a while and listen in to see what folks are saying. I can't really stick around for too long. In Vegas, here's a trick back when I was in Cool Cat, of course, room service 24/7, like chip pancakes from Venetian, for sure. So the 6, 7, 8 batters will be coming up for the New York Yankees. The game is tied up apiece at 1 apiece. Appreciate everybody being here on this Saturday night. Hopefully you're all doing well. Hopefully you're all enjoying your weekend. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. So currently we have 47 likes. So thank you all for the likes. It looks like Ian Seymour is going to be in the game now. I believe he's that. Yeah, he's a left-handed pitcher. So gotta wonder if there's going to be a pinch hit situation at all with a lefty, but I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't. But the game will resume, and looks like we are back. Let's get the game cast back up. Here is Ian Seymour facing Jazz Chisholm Jr. as Jazz takes strike one.
Talking all that jazz.
Swing and a miss. Should be 0-2. So Jazz is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. Swing and a miss. Got him with 3 pitches. Oh, wait. Seymour's the righty pitcher. I was thinking of another lefty pitcher that they had in the bullpen. I got the two confused. My apologies. But Jazz is out on 3 pitches. He's 0 for 3. That was a lame at bat. And here's Austin Wells. He takes strike one. Wells with the only RBI on the board with a solo home run. The 0-1, ball one. Seymour's working fast here. As Seymour sets here on the 1-1. Oh, wait, Seymour is a lefty. Man, my eyes are playing tricks on me. Seymour is a lefty. That's what I thought. It's 1-2 now to Wells. And Wells fouls that one. Still 1-2. And Wells hits a grounder. Oh, what a play there by Williamson. Takes a potential hit away from Wells, and Wells grounds out for out number 2, and that's going to bring Jose Caballero to the plate with 2 outs. Wells now 1 for 3. Here is Jose Caballero, who's 0 for 2. So Caballero is just struggling big time. Bottom of the order is just struggling big time. As Caballero takes strike one, he didn't like that call, but he's not going to challenge it either. The 0-1. 1-1. Let's see if Caballero can keep this inning alive. Here's the 1-1. Strike two. The 1-2. Pitch is in the dirt, 2-2. What's up, Infernus? Good to see you, dude. Yeah, pretty frustrating at bats there, Dom Anthony. I don't like these at bats at all from Jazz. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out looking, and Yankees go down in order. And bottom of the sixth now coming up. Walls, Diaz, and Valade will be due up. So the 9-1-2 batters for the Tampa Bay Rays. And we're back in a commercial break just like that. What's going on, Furnace? How's life, dude? How's life treating you? The name that Yankee has to be a journeyman pitcher, and I can't remember any. But but it showed a batting average. He had 31 career home runs, average of 209, career batting average of 209. So it can't be a pitcher. It's got to be a bat. But let's check the scores around Major League Baseball. So top of the second, Baltimore and San Fran tied up at 0. Top of the second, Boston and St. Louis tied up at 0. Cleveland's beating Atlanta. Top of the second, 1-0. Phillies beat the Diamondbacks 4-3. Earlier, Tigers beat the Marlins 6-1. The Pirates beat the Cubs in extras 4-3. Minnesota beat Toronto 7-4. The Reds beat the Angels 7-3. The Athletics beat the Mets 11-6. The Royals beat the White Sox 2-0. And you're going to have a few games being played here in a little bit. Padres, Rockies, Dodgers, Rangers, Mariners, Astros. All right, let's get back to the game. Sunil says Eric Kratz. And that is grounded. That gets through for a single. Wall's thinking about going for 2 as he pumps the brakes. So a leadoff single here by Walls. Passes the dive in McMahon. Let's see that replay. McMahon was playing in. Just passes him. So we're back to the top of the lineup. That's going to bring Yandy Diaz to the plate. Here's Yandy Diaz, who's 0 for 2. There's a strike. Let's see. Infernus says, bro, so waffles with the Mexican syrup called cajeta. I guess it's similar to Nutella, but it's caramel based, super unhealthy, but delicious. Oh, God. That sounds amazing. I would try that. Fried sets on the 0-1. And Diaz hits that ball to left field. Bellinger looking up, looking back, and jumps up for it. Makes the catch at the wall. Oh, my God. As Walls gets back to first, what a catch there by Cody Bellinger at the wall, at the warning track. Might have taken a home run away. Let's look at this replay real quick. To the wall. Yeah, he definitely took a hit away, not a home run. But Walls probably could have scored. and it would have been an RBI double for Diaz. What a catch there by Cody Bellinger. And here is Ryan Vilade at the plate. And a throw over to first as Walls gets back. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Diaz thought that ball was gone. Yeah, some of us are a little bit ahead. Some of us are behind. It just kind of depends. I feel like it depends on what region you're in and where you're watching. I don't know if the channels have anything to do with it. It's kind of weird. But here's Ryan Vilade. He takes strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in tonight's game. The 0-1. Strike 2. 0-2. Let's see if Fried could get his 5th strikeout of the game. The 0-2. And that is hit into center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. The throw to third, Wells. Oh, the throw to first. So it's going to be a single for Vilade. Grisham threw to third to try and get Walls out. McMahon caught it, threw to first immediately, but runners on the corners right now. So Max Fried in a little bit of a jam. This is the first jam he's been in all game. And here's Jonathan Aranda now at the plate. He's 0 for 2. Fried steps off, so it looked like he was going to throw to first, but did not. How awesome would it be if Fried gets a pickoff here to get the second out of the inning? A double play would be fantastic right now as Aranda takes ball 1. The 1-0. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes now to Aranda. We got Junior Caminero waiting on deck. The 2-0. There's a strike. 2-1. The 2-1. That is hit into left field. Bellinger running back, still running back, makes the catch. For out number 2, Walls will tag up. He will score. It's now a 2-1 game, and the Rays are up by 1. So that's a sac fly by Aranda. Walls will score on the sac fly, but Bellinger once again takes another hit away and potentially another run, even though they scored on that one. He potentially took an extra run away. So nice play there by Cody Bellinger, but the Rays are up 2-1 as they take the lead. Here's Junior Caminero with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch is fouled back, 0-1. So Caminero is 1 for 2. As Fried sets here on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. Count now, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Throw over to first. Vlade safely gets back. And the Rays have another guy warming up in the bullpen. That's, Griffin Jacks. The 1-1. That is grounded. McMahon fields it. Throws to first for out number 3. But the Rays do get another run. They take the lead here, 2-1. We're going to the top of the 7th. And that's what the Yankees have been doing, letting it. Yeah, exactly. Frustrating, Susan. Robert says pancakes. Well, let's look at the poll here. So 26 votes, and 54% of you voted pancakes. So pancakes take the lead. Let's go. But top of the 7th coming up. Yankees are down 2-1. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. If you're new, keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. Let's get those likes up. I appreciate all the new subscribers. Yeah, this is where the Yankees bats got to get going, man. They got to get going. They're down 2-1 now. Who do they have coming up? So the 9-1-2 batters will be coming up. McMahon, Grisham, and Judge. Yeah, Katie, I know, right? Not again. Hopefully the bats could come alive here in the top of the 7th for the Yankees. All right. Here is we got a pinch hitter. So we got Ahmed Rosario facing the lefty Seymour. So he's pinch hitting for Ryan McMahon. So let's see what. Oh, pitch is way high. What's the pitch count right now? Is it 2-0, 3-0? Scorekeepers are slacking in tonight's game. There's a strike to Rosario. I believe it's 2-1. Two balls, 2 strikes now to Ahmed Rosario. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Rosario strikes out. And that'll bring Trent Grisham to the plate. Back to the top of the lineup. And the first pitch to Grisham is a strike, 0-1. Grisham 0 for 1 with a couple of walks tonight. There's a strike, 0-2. That might have been worth challenging, I think. But Grisham doesn't look like he's going to. Here's the 0-2. And Grisham hits that ball to center field. Mullins is right there, and he makes the catch for out number 2. And that's going to bring Aaron Judge to the plate. Judge is 0 for 3 in tonight's game. That's going to do it for Seymour. And we are in a commercial break, so Judge will come to the plate with 2 outs. But the Yankees bats, once again, just not showing up when they need to. So let's see. A home run by Judge would tie this game up. And Griffin Jax now will be coming to the game to pitch for the Rays. But we are in a commercial break. When we get back, Judge will be coming to the plate with 2 outs. Griffin Jax will be the pitcher on the mound for the Rays. Appreciate everybody being here. Make sure we all hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you are new. Keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. So Baltimore and Giants are tied up at 1. Boston and St. Louis still at 0-0. Cleveland beating the Braves right now 1-0. So those are some of your scores. The Yankees are down 2-1 in this game. They need to win this game to avoid another series loss and to not be on a 4-game losing streak. Yankees hockey jersey night next Friday night against the Royals. First 18,000 guests. I wish I could get that jersey. That looks pretty cool. All right, here's Griffin Jax. And here's Aaron Judge. First pitch to Judge is a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. 2-0 now to Aaron Judge. There's a strike to Judge. It is now 2 balls, 1 strike. You're good. The 2-1. Ooh, pitches in the dirt. 3-1 now to Aaron Judge. Got Cody Bellinger waiting on deck. The 3-1. That is ball 4. So the tying run is on first base. That does bring Cody Bellinger to the plate. Let's see if the Yankees can tie it up here. So another opportunity here for the Yankees. Best opportunity was, I believe, it was back in the top of the 5th when they had the bases loaded with Giancarlo Stanton. So Bellinger having himself a good game, 2 for 3, a couple of singles, also had a stolen base. So pitching coach for the Rays talking with Griffin Jax right now. All right, here is Cody Bellinger. What does he do here? With 2 outs, runner on first. Judge the tying run at first base. First pitch from Jax is a strike, 0-1. As Jax sets here on the 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Judge at first. Jax sets. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Bellinger strikes out. Yankees leave a runner stranded. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. The Rays still have a 2-1 lead here in tonight's game. Bottom of the 7th is coming up. You know what that means, folks. It's the bottom of the 7th. It's the 7th inning stretch. So get up, get some food, get a drink, get a snack, folks. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Keep sharing this channel out. I'm going to go ahead and take a small break, and I'll leave you all with some tunes. I'll be right back. All right, folks, that was a quick commercial there for the 7th inning stretch. Fried is back on the mound. He fields the ball, throws to first to get Williamson out for the first out of the inning. We are back in action here, folks. And we got DeLuca at the plate. He's 1 for 2 in tonight's game. Yankees are down 2-1. Yankees have to find a way to win this game to avoid another series loss. You don't want to go back-to-back series losses here. But DeLuca takes ball 1. There's a strike, 1-1 now to DeLuca. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, 1-2 now to Johnny DeLuca. If you're just joining us, it's the bottom of the 7th. The Yankees are down 2-1 in tonight's game. It's 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th as Fried sets here on the 1-2. The pitch. Ball 2, 2-2. Fried looking for his 5th strikeout of the game. They got Baker warming up in the bullpen for the Rays. Fried sets the 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out DeLuca for the 5th strikeout of the game. Good job to Max Fried. He's doing everything he possibly can. Strikeout number 5 for Max Fried. And that's going to bring Cedric Mullins to the plate. And Mullins shows bunt, ball 1 to Mullins. And the 1-0. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Cedric Mullins. So Fried at 83 pitches right now. If you could get out of this inning, you could bring him back out for the 8th, no doubt. The 1-1. And there's a grounder. Rice tosses it to Fried, and Fried steps on the bag for out number 3. Good job to Max Fried getting there and beating out Mullins. And that is a 1-2-3 inning. We're going to the top of the 8th. Ben Rice, Giancarlo Stanton, Jazz Chisholm will be due up. So 4, 5, 6 batters coming up. Yankees got to make something happen. Fly to New York for jerseys. If you go to the game, can you get me your jersey? Ship it out. I'll love you forever, Sabine. They need to start eating blueberry pancakes. Blueberry pancakes is my jam. A lot of blueberry anything is really good. I like blueberry glazed donuts, blueberry pancakes. What else? Anything blueberry muffin. I mean, I'm a fan of blueberries, as you can tell. McMahon and Caballero have to go. I mean, those guys are. I mean, Caballero is going to lose his job to Volpe anyway. So, and McMahon, it's just he's not cutting it, man. At the moment, blueberry smoothies, yeah. So 28 votes, and it's split 50-50 between pancakes and waffles. Oh man. I got to do more food poll questions because I really want to know like everybody's picks, everybody's tastes. It's always awesome to talk food and find out what people like and what they dislike, what their favorites are, what they don't like. I mean, all that fun stuff. And the game will resume here momentarily. Brian Baker is going to be the new pitcher on the mound. Max Fried is at 84 pitches, so I think he'll be back out in the 8th inning. I don't see why you don't bring him back out. And it looks like we're getting back to the game here. Let me go ahead and definitely pancakes. Yeah, for real, Susan, me too. Yeah. Blueberries are amazing on a summer day, man. So Brian Baker comes on, and here's Ben Rice at the plate, leading things off here in the top of the 8th. And the 1-0, and Rice falls that one back. So Rice is 1 for 2 with a walk. And we got 56 likes in the building. Keep smashing that like button if you don't mind. The 1-1 to Ben Rice is hit into left field, but catch is made by Vidal for out number 1, and that's going to bring Giancarlo Stanton to the plate. So Stanton is 0 for 3. First pitch, strike 1, 0-1. As Baker sets here on the 0-1 to pitch. Oh, way inside. 1-1 now to Giancarlo. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch to Stanton. It's called strike 2. Stanton didn't quite agree with that call. The Yankees still have 2 challenges left. Just so everybody knows, Rays have none. The 1-2 to Stanton is low for ball 2, 2-2. As Baker sets the 2-2 inside, full count now to Giancarlo. Here's the payoff, and Giancarlo grounds that foul, still staying alive, still a full count to Stanton. Yeah, I heard that, Susan. I mean, honestly, if they're going to struggle now and play well later, I'll take it. And Giancarlo pops that one back, foul ball. Still a full count to Giancarlo Stanton. And another foul ball. So Stanton is battling here against Baker. Here's another 3-2 pitch, and Giancarlo Stanton draws a walk. So the tying run is on first base with Jazz Chisholm Jr. coming to the plate now.
Talking all that jazz.
And it looks like Randall Grichuk is coming in as the pinch runner for Stanton. To try and add a little speed to the base paths. So let's see what Jazz does. Jazz is 0 for 3, so Grichuk is the tying run on first base. And let's see what Jazz can do as Baker sets here on the first pitch to Jazz. And Jazz hits a grounder. That's over the head of Aranda. That's going to be a fair ball. Grichuk is going to third, and Jazz will go to second. A 1-out double. We got runners on second and third. Tying run now at third base, and that's going to bring Austin Wells to the plate. You can't screw this one up. Jazz with his first hit of the night, and it was a big hit. Grichuk was off to the races, and he will stop at third, and it's a double for Jazz Chisholm Jr. That's going to bring Austin Wells to the plate. Wells with the only RBI in this game with a solo home run back in the second inning. And pitching coach talking with Baker right now. And we got Jose Caballero waiting on deck. So let's see if Wells can come through. A sac fly would even do here just to tie up the game. Yeah, Desiree, it's another garbage game. But Caballero, they just put the stat on there. 1 for 29 in his last 9 games. That is just that is so bad. It's like, dude, what are you doing? But here's Austin Wells, runners on second and third with 1 out. Does Wells lay down a bunt? First pitch to Wells is popped up in the infield. Vidal calls it off. Out number 2. Oh my God, that was stupid. God, that sucked. And that's going to bring Jose Caballero. Bro, what are we doing? What are we doing? That was terrible. That was a bad at-bat by Wells, man. That's going to bring Caballero. He's 0 for 3. So Caballero, 1 for his last 29. 1 for his last 29. Can he come through in a big moment? I mean, you can't screw this up, man. It's like runners on second and third with 2 outs. It was second and third with 1 out. Yankees just love leaving guys on base, man. 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position. They left 8 men on base. You got Ahmed Rosario waiting on deck. Let's go, Cabby. Let's see what you got. First pitch from Baker. Ball 1, 1-0. If you're just joining us, it's the top of the 8th with runners on second and third with 2 outs. Yankees are losing this game 2-1. Caballero calls time. Make sure you all hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. A little conversation going on there. Oh, let's see. Boone's coming out. What's going on here? I don't know what's going on. It looks like there's a conversation right now. Caballero just being told to calm down by Boone. Boone just trying to avoid make sure there's no issues there as Boone is heading back to the bullpen. There's Anthony Volpe looking on. 2-0 now to Caballero. Two balls, no strikes. Runners on second and third with 2 outs. Rays are leading this game 2-1. The 2-0. And Caballero hits that, and that's going to go to left field. 2 runs are going to score. The Yankees going to take a 3-2 lead on a 2 RBI double by Jose Caballero. Oh, my God. What a way to come in the clutch, Cabby boy. Let's go. If there was ever a moment, that was the moment, and Caballero comes through in the moment with a big 2 RBI, 2-out doubles by Caballero, man. I mean, you couldn't have asked for anything else from Caballero. Wow, that was a big, big hit. Way to come through in the clutch. And here is Ahmed Rosario now. The Yankees have a 3-2 lead. That means my hat is back on. Oh, that's a balk. Is that a balk? And Caballero goes to third. All right, things are working out in the Yankees' favor right now. Let's freaking go. Oh, my God. If the Yankees didn't come through in that inning, I would have been like, what are we doing? Here's Rosario, takes ball 1. But Caballero coming through in the clutch. Swing and a miss. 1-1 now to Rosario. It's a 3-2 game. The Yankees are up. The 1-1 to Rosario, and he pops it up in center field. Mullins runs in, makes the catch, but the Yankees retake the lead here on a 2-out, 2 RBI double by Jose Caballero. And the Yankees finally score with runners in scoring position. Are you freaking kidding me? Man, yeah, got to give some love to Cabby here, man. That was a big, big hit. That's one way to come through. That is one way to come through. So we are in a commercial break going to the bottom of the 8th. I'm going to take a quick break myself. I'll be right back. It'll be a quick one. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. But man, what a clutch moment for Caballero there. He needed that one. Boy, did he need that one. The Yankees really needed that one. Um, wow. Wow, 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 wow. That was awesome. That was awesome. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better. Now, I think Max Fried, I don't know, he should be back. I think he should be going back to the mound. I'm not sure. Um, he's at 84 pitches. But Caballero coming through in a moment where it truly mattered in the game. All right. Bottom of the eighth, Fortis, Walls, and Diaz. Fried is back on the mound. Pitches for strike one. 0-1 to Fortis, who's 0 for 2 in tonight's game. And the 0-1. Ball goes to the backstop. 1 ball, 1 strike. As the 1-1, and that's going to go to the gap. Oh, man, that's going to be a double there for Fortis. So the tying run's at second base. Oh, my God. Not what we wanted to see, but it's a double for Fortis. Tying run at second base. Leadoff man is on. That's going to bring Tyler Walls to the plate. We got Fernando Cruz warming up in the bullpen. Got Chandler Simpson as the pinch runner. We know he could run, and there's a bunt to throw to first, and they get Walls out. So the tying run at third base now. The wind is blowing. Sorry, I had to look out my window. The wind was blowing really hard out there. Got a little rain. But Boone is coming out. He's going to take Fried out of this game. Yeah, that's going to do it for him. But I don't know. He might try and convince Boone to stay in the game. But all right. Boone is keeping him in the game. I thought we were going to see a pitching change. I guess not. And here's Yanni Diaz, who's 0 for 3. First pitch. Oh, did they throw home? Simpson will score, so no play is made. He's just way too fast. But now it's a 3-3 game. It's going to be an infield single, an RBI infield single for Diaz, and that ties the game up again. So the hat is back off just like that. I mean, Rice had the right idea, but Simpson was just too fast. God, this sucks, man. So runner on first, one out. Here's Ryan Valade. Ball one. The 1-0. And that is hit into center field. Grisham is right there, makes the catch for out number 2. And here's Jonathan Aranda, who's 0 for 2 in tonight's game. First pitch, foul back, 0-1. So the game is tied up at 3. We have ourselves a tie game here after the Yankees took a lead in the top of the 8th. Here's the 0-1. 0-2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. Let's see if Fried can get his strike out of the game. Fried sets here on the 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and hey, struck him out. But the Rays do tie it up. It's a 3-3 game. So it should be the top of the order coming up for the Yankees. Grisham, Judge, Bellinger. Let's see if the Yankees can get a run and retake the lead and hopefully go into the bottom of the 9th and close it out. But got to give credit to Max Fried. He pitched a good game so far. 8 innings, gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, struck out 6. What did I say for Max Fried? What was my prediction? I said 6 2/3. And I was correct on the strikeouts. I said he would strike out 6, and he did exactly that. And I said he would walk 1 batter, but he didn't walk anyone. And I said he would give up 1 earned run, but he gave up 3. So I was right on 1 prediction, and that was the strikeouts. So that's cool. But we're in a commercial break. What's up, Dev? How's it going? But I appreciate you all being here. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's check the poll here. So 29 votes, and Waffles taking the lead right now with 52%. Yeah, the captain definitely has to come through. Got to do it with the top of the lineup now, man. All right, the name that Yankee. So let's see what the answer is. And it is Eric Kratz. I think Sunil was the only one who answered it correctly. I'm doing good too, man. But top of the lineup coming up for the Yankees. Appreciate you all hanging out with me on this Saturday night. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Here's Trent Grisham. And Grisham, a hit taken away from him as he grounds out on the first pitch, and that's going to bring Aaron Judge to the plate. Hunter Big, or is it Biggie? But here's Aaron Judge, who is 0 for 3 in tonight's game. The first pitch is upstairs, ball 1. Oh, I'm definitely watching the fights later there. After this game is over, I'm going downstairs to watch the fights. You better believe it. I'm going to have me a nice dinner too. As Judge fouls that one back, it's 1-1. So top of the ninth, game is tied up at 3. It's been a pretty intense game for the most part. Yankees missed out on a lot of opportunities in tonight's game, and Fortis calls time to talk with Big. The main event, Peanut, is going to be Carlos Olberg versus Yuri Prohaska. Should be a good fit, a good fight. I'm thinking Olberg though. I think Olberg's going to win it. I appreciate everybody being here on this Saturday night. Hit that like, hit that subscribe if you're new. Keep sharing this channel out as Judge takes ball 2. 2-1 now to Aaron Judge. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Count is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, the Guardians can't score, neither can the Yankees, even though it's a tie game. And it's a full count now to Aaron Judge. Cody Bellinger is waiting on deck. The payoff, and Judge grounds that foul. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes to Judge as he steps back into the batter's box. And he's ready to go. Another payoff. And it's ball 4. Judge will walk. And that does bring Cody Bellinger to the plate. So here is Cody Bellinger with 1 out, runner on first. Can the Yankees retake the lead? Bellinger is 2 for 4 in tonight's game. First pitch to Bellinger. There goes Judge. And he is safe. A stolen base for Aaron Judge. So runner on second now with 1 out. And that is the 3rd stolen base for Judge this season. So 1-0 here to Bellinger as the 1-0 foul ball, 1-1. Roadrunner Judge, yeah. It's his 3rd stolen base of the season. The 1-1, ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. The 2-1. And Bellinger hits that to center field. Mullins is running back, still running back. Makes the catch at the warning track. Judge tags up. He'll go to third. And that's going to bring Ben Rice to the plate. So Ben Rice now coming to the plate. All you need is a hit. to score the run. You don't need to go nuts. Ben Rice had that big pinch hit home run last night. Let's see if he can be a hero here. Fox Warrior Gaming, appreciate you. Oh, we got Randall Grichuk pinch hitting. I don't understand why. Or did they intentionally? Oh, they intentionally walked Rice. And Grichuk hits that ball, and Cedric Mullins makes the catch, and we're going to the bottom of the ninth. Oh, yeah, they intentionally walked Ben Rice. Never mind. Oh, that was stupid. That was dumb. Oh, my God. Now we're going to the bottom of the ninth. I hope they don't walk it off, man. Caminero, Williamson, and DeLuca will be due up. It's so frustrating. Wow. Yeah, why not get Goldie in there? I mean, probably would have had Goldie. That would have been good. Yeah, that was a waste of that bat. That was stupid. Yeah, I didn't realize Ben Rice was intentionally walked. So, yeah, he was intent. I thought he was pinching for Ben Rice. I'm like, wait, what are we doing here? But my mistake. But bottom of the ninth coming up. Appreciate all of you being here. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me here on this Saturday night. Sunil had it right. He guessed right. I saw his comment earlier. It looks like we got 60 likes on the live stream. And Fernando Cruz is on the mound for the Yankees. Right, Brad? Yeah, I understood the pinch run as well. Here's Junior Caminero. So it's the bottom of the ninth. If the Rays score, they win. Let's see if this game goes into extra innings. First pitch is outside, 1-0. I mean, Max Fried pitched a good game. You hate for this game to go to waste. You hate for his start to go to waste. Though 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Caminero. As Cruz sets here on the 1-2. The pitch. Popped up, out of play. Ben Williamson waiting on deck. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 down. That's going to bring Ben Williamson to the plate. Williamson is 0 for 3. First pitch is a strike, 0 and 1. Cruz sets here on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. Pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Williamson. We got Tim Hill warming up in the bullpen for the Yankees. You and me both there, Buckeye. And Williamson hits that ball to right field. Judge is underneath it, makes the catch for out number 2. All right, here's Johnny DeLuca now coming to the plate. And Sulcer is warming up in the bullpen for the Rays. The 1-1, and that is ripped foul. It's 1-2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Now it should be 1-2. There, dude, whoever's in charge of the pitch count or the scoreboard, they are slacking. It should be now it's saying 0-2. Get it together, people. Pitch is in the dirt, 1-2. Now it's saying 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And that is hit into center field. That's going to drop for a 2-out single. DeLuca keeps the inning alive. So the winning run is on first base with Cedric Mullins coming to the plate. And that's going to do it. So Aaron Boone is making a pitching change. So that's going to do it for Cruz. Got the first 2 batters out, hoping he was going to go 1, 2, 3, but not the case. So Tim Hill will be coming into the game. And just like that, we are in a commercial break. We might get some free baseball there, Buckeye. We might get some free baseball. I mean, I don't want the Yankees to lose this game. But I appreciate you all being here. Thank you all very much. You guys and gals are the best. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. If you were new, keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. And 34 votes and pancakes and waffles split up at 50-50. There's a lot of back and forth going on, but it's back to 50-50. Yeah, Yankees, like I said, they need to win tonight's game to avoid another series loss. Yeah, the Rays are a pesky team, man. I mean, we've always known that, though. I mean, it's never easy against AL East teams. I don't care how bad they are. It's the games are never easy. They just aren't. It's as simple as that, man. But Tim Hill is going to be on the mound for the Yankees. He just needs 1 out to get out of this inning. So lefty versus lefty matchup. First pitch is hit into left field. Bellinger running back, still running back, makes the catch for the third out of the inning. And we have extra innings of baseball, so free baseball coming up here, folks. So buckle up. Top of the 10th will be coming up. The game is tied up at 3, so that means it's going to be the ghost runner. So it's the first extra innings game for the Yankees. So who made the last out for the Yankees? It was Grichuk. So that means Jazz, Wells, and Caballero are going to be due up. So Jazz, Wells, Caballero. So your 6, 7, 8 batters. I mean, Yankees are going to have to make it happen in the top of the 10th, man. When it comes to these extra innings games, it always makes me nervous for the Yankees. When they play away, it's extra innings is bad, but when they're at home, they're really good. I mean, go figure. Well, let's hope the Yankees can pull this off. Like I said, I got Jazz, Wells, and Caballero due up. Let's check these other baseball scores. Baltimore is beating San Fran 4-2. Nationals beating the Brewers 2-0 in the bottom of the 6th. Cleveland's beating Atlanta 2-0, top of the 6th. Padres Braves game just started. Dodgers Rangers about to start. And Cole Sulser is on the mound for the Rays. Looks like Grichuk is going to be your ghost runner on second base. So here's Jazz Chisholm Jr., who is 1 for 4 in tonight's game. He scored a run earlier that tied the game up. And Sulser sets first pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1 to Jazz.
Talking all that jazz.
The 0-1. Outside 1-1. It's 1 ball, 1 strike here to Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a 1-1. Ball 2. The 2-1. Jazz shows bunt, lays off 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Jazz Chisholm Jr. Austin Wells is waiting on deck. Grichuk is at second base. The 3-1, and Jazz pops it up. Left side. Walls is tracking it, and he makes the catch for the first out of the inning. And that's going to bring Austin Wells. First pitch to Wells. Ball 1. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Wells hits a grounder. It's a fair ball. And Aranda will step on the bag for out number 2. Grichuk does move over to third base. And that's going to bring Jose Caballero to the plate, who initially got the game tied up back in the top of the 8th. So Caballero had that 2-run double in the 8th that tied the game up, or excuse me, the Yankees took the lead. There's a strike to Caballero. Can Caballero come through in a clutch moment again? Runner on third with 2 outs. 3-3 game. Ball 1, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And Caballero, that gets through for a base hit. That's going to score a green chuck, and the Yankees take a 4-3 lead here in the top of the 10th. It is a Caballero kind of night. Caballero's third RBI coming through in a clutch moment once again. Holy smokes, what do we got going on tonight, folks? Wow, freaking Caballero coming through again, giving the Yankees the lead. It is a 4-3 game now. You got to be kidding me, man. Is Caballero going to be the hero tonight? Is that what I'm seeing? Is that what I'm understanding? Well, we got Ahmed Rosario at the plate. Cabby coming through in the clutch again. But the Yankees have to protect the lead here. Let's see. The Yankees could add another run. It would make me more comfortable, honestly. And a pitch throw over to first. Oh. You stepped off. Are they calling it a balk? Umpires are talking it over. Caballero certainly thinks it was a balk. I think that's what the discussion's about. Okay, maybe not. First pitch to Rosario. There's a little grounder, and Sulcer will take it himself, steps on the bag for the third out. But Caballero coming through with a 2-out single, RBI single, to give the Yankees the lead again. Yankees are up 4-3 going to the bottom of the 10th. And the hat goes back on because the Yankees are taking a 4-3 lead. Let's hope they can win tonight's game. For God's sakes, they need to win. Well, let's hope. Let's hope for the best here, folks. Let's hope for the best. But bottom of the 10th will be coming up. It'll be Simpson, Walls, and Diaz. And they'll have a ghost runner at second. So they'll have their tying run. But Caballero, it's Caballero night. It's Cabby night. Cabs are here. But man, this has been a freaking very intense game. It's been so intense. I don't know, man. It's been an interesting one. But the game will resume here. We're in a commercial break. Appreciate you all hanging out with me on this Saturday night. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. Maybe Caballero is playing well because you heard the news that that Volpe's going to get his job back. Well, here's David Bednar to try and close things out. So Simpson, Walls, and Diaz. You got Mullins, who's the runner at second. First pitch, Simpson shows bunt. It's a strike. The 0-1 shows bunt again. And Rosario comes and runner's safe. Oh my God, the speedy Simpson, man. Runners on the corners, tying runs at third base. I don't know. The Yankees shoot first and third with Taylor Walls coming to the plate. What's up, David? He says he's back in the chat. What's up, buddy? And there goes Simpson, and he second runners on second and third with nobody out. Oh my God. Come on, man. This is so bad. So runners on second or third, nobody out. Yankees are leading 4-3. He shows bunt. Walls does. He takes ball 2. The 2-0. 2-1. The 2-1 shows bunt again. And it's a tie game now, 4-4, as Mullen scores on that bunt. And now the winning run is at third base. Still nobody out. Oh, my God. This is so bad. I mean, Bednar tried to, yeah. I mean, I get getting the runner out at home, man, but you should have just gone to first to get the out. You know, at least record the out. Now the winning runs at third base. This is so frustrating. So all they need is a hit or a sac fly, and they win this game. Four game, man. Oh, they're gonna intentionally walk them to load the bases up. So, because I saw Boone put up 4 fingers. Yep. So, an automatic walk to Diaz, and Boone. I think he's going to talk things over. Yeah, I don't think he's going to take Bednar out. If you're just joining us, it's the bottom of the 10th. The game is tied up at 4 with the bases loaded. Nobody out. The Rays score here, they win. And they win the series. The Yankees will lose another series, and they would be on a 4-game losing streak. So, can the Yankees get out of this major jam? But I appreciate everybody being here. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. If you're new, keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. But there's a bunch of players in the infield. So let's see what happens. Strike one to Fiducia. Hunter Fiducia is the player at the plate. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. We got over 60 likes. Thank you all for the likes. And the 0-2. That is hit into left field, but it's a foul ball. Still 0-2. So bases loaded, nobody out. Rays scored, they win. Ball one, 1-2 now to Fiducia. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Fiducia strikes out. That's a big strikeout there. So now we got Jonathan Ronda now coming to the plate. So Yankees still sticking with the same strategy here. As Bednar sets here against Aranda, who's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss, 0-1. The 0-1. There's a grounder. Oh, Jazz bobbles it. Game over. Game over. The Yankees lost. They lose another series. 4-game losing streak. What a freaking shame, man. Oh my God. Wow. I'm yeah, that was lame. That was lame. What a way to lose. So Yankees lose this game in extra innings, 5-4. I mean, you could say they played well to an extent, but man, that was right in the glove of Jazz. He could not secure it. The Yankees lose their second straight series in a row. They're on a 4-game losing streak. That is not what we wanted. What a disappointing game. Kind of it makes Max Fried's waste go to a waste. I mean, Caballero was the hero of the game. You know, gave the Yankees a lead twice, and the Yankees just could not protect it. But that was disappointing. And Bednar gets the loss. Yeah, wow. That was so lame. That was ridiculous. But I'm going to go ahead and end the poll here. So 38 of you voted. And Pancakes win. Let's go, Team Pancakes. So now we can hope the Yankees don't get swept tomorrow. That's all we can hope for. What a sad loss. I'm always nervous when the Yankees go into extra innings on an away game. But nothing to talk about, folks. Nothing to really say other than the Yankees lost in extra innings. I mean, they tried making a comeback, and they did. They took the lead on a few times. They just couldn't protect it. That's all there is to it. But that's going to do it for me, folks. I will not be calling tomorrow's game, unfortunately. So, but tune into the other content creators, some of my friends out there. So, whether it's Max or Ace. But what a disappointing game. That's a sad one. That was a sad one. But that's going to do it for me, folks. The Yankees are now 8-6. They got to find a way to bounce back from this, man. They have to. But thank you all for hanging out with me on this Saturday night. I hope you all enjoyed the rest of your Saturday. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll be back calling another game. Don't you worry about that. I'm not going nowhere. All right. Yankees lose another one. They lose another series, back-to-back series. It's they lost 4 straight games now. Now they have to avoid the sweep against the Rays. Cam Schlittler is going to be on the mound, so let's hope for the best. But thank you all for hanging out with me on this Saturday night. Make sure you all hit the like button on the way out if you haven't hit that like button. If you're new and you're watching, hit that subscribe button. Let's continue growing this channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Subscribing is free, right? It doesn't cost you nothing. And keep sharing this channel out, folks. Keep sharing this channel out. Let's get some more subs. Thank you all. Share this out with everybody. And as always, let's go Yankees. Have a great night. We out.